My God, I'm losing my voice. What's up, YouTube? Tyler here from Bros here, and I'm gonna throw you a deck profile of my personal favorite archetype, GaGaGas. Um, Coming from the show, what you guys might have seen, it is a fan favorite, and people really do like it. And we got the new card Sister, and that actually made the hugest deal. I have been a fan of this since I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I always liked GaGaGas, and I just thought they were like the coolest thing ever. And I know that they are not at all the best, but by no means. But I've been making builds since I probably started making YouTube, because I made one with, I made a normal one. I made one with Hanzo Chaos, and it had plays, and people like respected it. And then I made another one. It was Judgment GaGaGas, where it's like the spellbook Judgment and all that, but instead of instead they played GaGaGas and stuff. It was pretty cool. And I got a lot of good feedback by that, and ever since then, I've always felt like doing GaGaGa deck profile and all that stuff is pretty good. So, as soon as this card was announced in OCG, the lighting. As soon as this card was announced in OCG, my God, my dog has like attachment issues. So, as soon as this card got released, I started making a build. As soon as it got released in OCG, I started making builds. I started playtesting, and it was really good, and it made a lot of cool plays. Except then a few weeks after, or like a month after, they said it was going to be an OCG exclusive, and I kind of dropped the deck at that point. And then they said it was coming out in Return of the Bling, so I got back on my grind, and I playtested a lot, and I have been working on builds. I tried 3 different builds for the deck, and right now this is the best one I can play. So I'll show you guys what the best build is. I tested at locals yesterday. I went 3-1 with it. I lost to Battling Boxers, believe it or not, because I had everyone screaming behind me for some reason if they were on McDonald's, and I forgot to normal summon a giant and swing, and because I didn't, he had a Phrase Z, and that was kind of a huge problem. So I'll show you the deck list. I'll show you some combos, the simplest combos after, and see what you guys think. So let's go down here. I got the 3 GaGaGa Magicians. This is the Level Raiser, the main man. 3 GaGaGa Sisters. She's literally amazing, because she grabs the Academy, Bolt, or Revenge, which is the main play. And then I play 1 Sister, and I play 1 Gardener. The Sister is for the Machimeko TK, because I play Armageddon Knight, so I can monk it Armageddon Knight, drop her, make a key, be able to lock down wherever I need to, or, chain. And I wasn't sold on this card immediately, but it's the fact that all the decks are so good right now, and this deck needs to, like, I guess, compete. So I feel like searching my version of a Necklock Valk is acceptable. So I played it at 1, and I've never really had a problem with it. And that's it for the GaGaGa monsters. And then for the other engine, I play Go-Go-Go's. I play 3 Go-Go Giants, and I only play these for the Go-Go's because they recycle themselves. Because you can play Emerald and then just pop them 2 back, and then you keep it going, which I do quite often. And this is for the spell, because that's the build I tested, and that's the build that's the best. This spell is absolutely amazing. I'll go over it once I get to it. So I play 3 spells, and then for the other monsters I play 2 monks and 1 Armageddon Knight. This is just to speed up the deck, and this drops Girl and Magician if I need something to go. And I play the 2 Mexies, because this deck needs to help cards from just going off so much. Tink! Do you mind? Thank you. So for spells, I have the 3 Anamana Taupe or whatever. This card is mainly the main reason why I play the build. This card allows you to discard 1 card, add 1 Girl, and add 1 Magician. And so you can discard Magician, add Girl, add Revenge, special summon Magician, and make any level 1 through 10. And it allows you to drop a Giant and then special Giant. So I'll go over some combos after that. And then I play 3 Revenge for the GaGaGa cards, and 1 Academy. I'll probably bump up to 2 Academy, but I couldn't find one because it's such an obscure card and nobody actually owns the card for some reason. And when they do, it's like in bulk. It's insane. And then this is the Premature Burial form. I got the 3 spaces, because you have to go off a lot, and you had a security going off. And I have 2 mass changes. Or, I mean, sorry, 1 mass change, and this is just to, because they're all darks, and Dark Law is a standalone good card. So if you have to, like, resolve an effect. take my dog out of the room. All she's doing is crying. This is just because Darkle's a good card, and it resolves your GaGaGa sister. Or magician, or mainly sister. Those are for spells, and then for traps I got the one of the warning, the compulse, bottomless or torrential, 3 Fiendish Chains, because you need to have trap heavy stuff, 3 Mirror Force, and then they got the trap trio, being Crush Card, Ring, and Vanities, and the Key Beetle Lock is actually a lot more relevant than you would think, and almost all the deck is crushable, so I mean you can even special off of like Academy or special off of Revenge, and then just have an immediately crush, and then it's your out. That's a 40 card main, and I'll show you side and stuff, but I'll go over combo very quick. Basically, if you end up opening these 2 cards, you have any rank between 1 and 10, and that's really what's getting me there. So you can activate this, you discard a card, you discard Magician, and you add 2. You add your Giant, and you add your Girl, and then you can summon Girl, and then Girl add Revenge. You can activate Revenge, and special. And then you will have anything between 1 and 9, and this is the extra deck becomes really good. So that's it for the main deck. It's 40 card main. I just shuffled cards upside down. That is literally the worst feeling. So go right to the extra deck. The extra deck's the coolest part. You literally play anything. I'm short a couple cards because I just don't have them on me. But in order of Exciton, Arc, Exciton, Key Beetle, Arc, Chain, and an Emerald. Just don't have on me. 5s, Volcasaurus and Machimech. All she was doing is crying, and I'm trying to do something. Leave her in, at this point. So Volcasaurus and Machimech. Machimech's the OTK with Girl and whatever. I have 1 M7 for the 6. This card I go into probably the second most. 1 Big Eye, a Giant Grinder, and a Heliopolis because it doesn't target and it's burned. The best card in the whole extra deck is this card. I make this every game, almost first when I can, or I make at least 1 to 2, usually 1, and 2 is if I can overextend. By the time I make 2, it's game over. For you who don't know, this is 2 level 9s, and you can banish a card in hand, field, graveyard, or top of deck, and it does not target. And it's at 29, so with the Revenge it goes to 30-something. It's amazing. Then I have Gustav Max, because it's a personal favorite, and nothing better than burning and swinging for a ton. And then you have the Dark Wall. So that's it for the extra. Like I said, the extra is the best part because you can make whatever you want when you want. And then for side, I got 2 Chain Disappearances, 2 Light Prising Mirrors, triple Royal Command, triple Mind Drain, a Soul Drain, 2 GaGaGa Bolts, and 2 Full Houses. Chain Appearances for the BA and the weird stuff, Light Prising Mirrors for the Telos, which I'll probably bump to 3. Royal Commands are for dolls, because you can't play dark stuff, and Soul Drain is obvious. It's hard siding against Necklots, because you search a lot, so you can't side the mistake, and Mind Crush is okay, but you do lose hand advantage sometimes, and that's kind of the problem, so I feel like Mind Drain is okay. Like I said, it's always going to be hard to play against tier 1 when you have tier 7. Full Houses for any backward decks, that's actually really good, and GaGaGa Bolt's weirdly the best card yesterday. I was siding it in almost every matchup. I don't want to main it because I feel like it's not a great card, but in game 2s, when they side like Shadow against me, or they side like some type of card, I can search this if they don't like flip like Shadow or something, and then I can have it, and then when they flip Shadow I can just bolt their stuff. So that's it mainly for the combos, and I mean mainly for the deck. Like I said, the deck I've been playing testing for a while, and it is it's actually playtesting really well for like a deck. And if I were to have anyone try to play this deck, I would highly suggest to play this build, or at least test it at least once, because it is the best I'm gonna get for a while. I don't like cards like Caesar and Clerk and Ghost and Golem. I just don't think they're very good. I tried that spellbook. Really? What the fuck are you sitting here crying for? I thought it was ridiculous. So I tested out the book build too, and it was very slow, not very good at all, and this at least gives you somewhat speed, and I I'm actually really happy with the main. The only difference I would say is if anything, maybe play a third Nexi, play a second Academy, and I have been playing with Trapstones lately, and I really like Trapstones because I think Trapstone allows you to go off. And in this deck, if your normal or special summon gets kind of fizzled with like Vita's Chain or something, you don't have the space, or if your main if it gets like warninged or not warninged, if your like magician gets like bottomless and stuff and it gets removed from play, like that stuff's like a huge problem. And with decks like this, it can't really afford to have the type of problem. So yeah, that's it. So like, sub, comment. Tell me what you guys think about my updated GaGaGa list. This is with the return of the Blink stuff, and that I know, I don't think it's really going to change unless there's another awesome archetype. I thought about playing Star Seraphs in it, but it wouldn't do anything for me, and it would eliminate this, and this is the best card of the deck, pretty much. This is the Searcher for the Go-Go and GaGa. So, yeah, like, comment, sub, and